Hello, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today we're looking at The Witcher 3 again. Now, I seen a video of some. Sorry, I'm choking. I saw a video saying that this game is rendering right around 1512p or something on Xbox Series X. That's the version that we're looking at right now. We are in Toussaint and looking around this place like, gosh, this thing is so beautiful. I'm looking at this on my OLED, and I can tell you right now, this is a lot higher resolution than 1512p for sure. Like, this looks almost pretty dang close to 4K in the performance mode. Now, the ray tracing mode is a lot different, to tell you the truth. That one there, I don't necessarily think this mode right here is using FSR 2.0 as much. Because let me get over here. Let me show you where I was at. I was over here and I was in these like tall reeds, and like when you would turn around, you would see like the checkerboardness. I don't like FSR 2.1, and I think it's so ugly. Especially unless you're using like quality, which I know this game's probably not using the quality setting for that. It would probably, okay, so these tall weeds right here, you would see them breaking apart as I would rotate the camera like this. Like you would see that checkerboard. Now, let me see if I can put it in that mode and let you see. Because this is basically my analysis for this. Because I was looking at that. Now, you can see, I don't know if you'll be able to see it in there, but you can see like all these little black dots as you pan the camera, like the shadowing or the ambient or something. Like it just looks checkerboardy, and even the resolution on this mode doesn't look low. Like this does not look low at all. But I personally, to be completely honest with you, I personally prefer the 60 FPS mode over this one. It just, the fluidity of motion just feels so much better than this 30 FPS stuff. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Like, let's go back one more time to that. We're looking at the trees behind me real quick. We're going to jump back into graphics. Going to go back into performance. Yeah, I mean, you're not really losing that much. I feel like you are losing a little bit of shadowing. Like the shadowing probably looked a lot stronger on the other one. But I'll tell you what, the fluidity of this in motion, my gosh, this feels so good and it looks so much better. You definitely have some better looking textures on the ground. Especially now I am running this on my 4K OLED. So if there were any imperfections, I would be seeing those pretty quickly. So you can see, like, before on the old game, that building right back there, that thing wouldn't be loaded in the way it is right now. You would not see the vines or any of that kind of stuff on there. So I can already tell you draw distance is greatly improved on this version of the game now. It appears that there's definitely more NPCs running through here. We'll go ahead and we'll find another. Yeah, like this just looks so nice up here now. This looks incredible. This literally looks incredible. All right, we're gonna go to Novigrad. We're gonna go to Novigrad, and we're gonna check out performance over there in Novigrad with the 30 FPS. But I got to run over here until we find. See, I'm not feeling any frame drops. I'm not feeling any inconsistencies with how this is moving. But this is, you know, I don't think Toussaint's as heavy as. I don't think it's as heavy as Novigrad. So let's see. Where's that freaking? Let me just put it on here. There it is, right there. We'll run over there. Yeah, I'm not feeling any kind of performance hiccups whatsoever running around here. I will be doing an Xbox Series S video very, very shortly after this one. But I want to get this one out so that you guys can kind of see what we're looking at. So we're going to get out of there. We're going to go back over here. We're going to go to Velen. And then we're going to come up here. Actually, I think this is White Orchard. No, Novigrad, right here. We'll just come right over here. We'll start. No, we'll go right to the square. We'll go right to the square. See, I'm glad that I got this on the Xbox version as well, because this is where my save is. Well, I have a pretty decent save on the PlayStation as well. So I will be covering the PlayStation 5 version tomorrow. Today we're doing Series S, Series X, and then we'll also be doing some live streaming on the Series S. So let's see. We're going to want this at daytime. So we're going to meditate. We're going to meditate. Get nice and daytime. Man, this looks incredible. Yeah, this is definitely a little bit heavier. But for the most part, when you're running around here, so I'm not using VRR right now. So I want to be as honest with you as possible. I'm not using VRR right now, and like the frame drops that are happening are they're noticeable, but not to the point where it's going to be like, oh my gosh, it's ruining my experience. Because I don't feel I see, me personally, man, like I do like frame rate. I definitely love 60 FPS. Don't get me wrong, I love higher frame rates that I get on the PC as well. But I'm not ridiculous to the point where I think that everything is going to come out and just be a locked 60 frames a second on these next gen consoles. The fact that we even get this nice of a freaking update for The Witcher 3 for free, like we don't have to pay $1 for this, and it's just free. It's for us if we already own the game. This looks great. You can definitely see the ground forming in front of you, though. That's for sure. At least in those spots. I'm trying to decide if, like that castle work and stuff, the brick, the rock work and stuff. Now this does kind of technically look like it's gotten a little bit lower resolution for sure. You can tell, like in the sides of the buildings and stuff, like this does look a little bit lower resolution. This looks closer to 1440p. Maybe a little bit higher than 1440p. But over in Toussaint, this thing looked like it was running at native 4K, and now all of a sudden, you can definitely tell there's a softness to everything around you, where in Toussaint everything looked nice and sharp and crystal clear, but this right here definitely looks closer to 1440p, maybe 15, maybe 1600p or something. It does have a little bit softer look for sure, but you know what, man, it kind of, I don't know, man. I don't think it ruins that experience. Like I feel like it was sharper before. For real, for sure, it was definitely sharper before. But this is starting to look, I don't know, man. Like the visuals just tend to look better. But Novigrad does look a little bit softer for sure. Let's run out of the city here. Let's get past these people. There's this right here. If you look at the top of this, the texture work just looks nicer. I bet if this was on my 1440p monitor right now, this would literally look incredible. As I'm looking at the recording right now, yeah. That looks good. Honestly, guys, the frame rate dips that you're getting over here in Novigrad, not that bad. Not that bad. I think you'll notice the softer look more than on a 4K screen than you will the performance. I think that'll be a lot more noticeable for you. I mean, if that's something that you're worried about, like me personally, man, this game and the content in this game is so freaking good that like it technically, like to me, I'm not gonna lose that much sleep about a few extra pixels missing, like the front of this stonework. Oh, this game is just beautiful. You can see that there's added added vegetation everywhere. I really wanted to see this version here. This was like the one that I really wanted to see. Um, yeah, this looks pretty dang good. So if you look out here, you can see like the tree lines and stuff. Now, before the trees would kind of look like they were paper, like they were just paper trees. And this right here, these look like they're actually modeled a lot farther out. Like they look like they're a higher quality. They definitely look like a higher quality tree for sure. Um, yeah, this looks great. This still does have HDR. It did come up as HDR10, so we are still having the HDR support. I'm just not getting it on the PC version though, I don't think. So all right, man, that's this video. We're gonna call this video right now so I can get that Series S one up. But yeah, this is looking pretty dang good on the Series X on a 4K screen. So if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.